Welcome back, Insufferable gaming fans. Rosser here. We're in Vagrant story in Basement 2 of the Iron Maiden, trying to find the best weapon in the game. I've made my way back to the Tablilius? I don't even know what the hell that thing is. But if we go east from here, we should reach this room, the Tormentum Insomniae, which if we enter with below 150 hit points should lead us to a monster that on occasion drops the best weapon in the game. The trick, of course, is finding your way in all this darkness and getting the weapon to actually drop. And there it is now. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's the weapon we want to get. So we're gonna have to fight this monster a whole bunch of times. Easier said than done, but not so difficult as to be impossible. There's one. And it dropped an Elixir of Queens, which is awesome. So I'm just going to go ahead and use that right now. Gulp, gulp. Now it just becomes a matter of, you don't want to go north from that room because then you'll be in the basement, and from there you can't get back there easily. But side note, that turned out to be wrong. I'll explain later. One thing you can do is beat these guys because they drop a really great one-handed sword. And I would not be offended at all if I got one or two of those. Yows. It would more than likely behoove me to get my hit points up in case I get hit by another one of those. But I want to keep them below 150. So I just let them hit me once. There we go. More elixirs. Awesome. That is what I like to see. Free stuff. Now, if I go back here, I'm not likely to see him again because I think you have to go 2 or 3 rooms over before the enemies come back. But hopefully I don't get so whacked out on weird directions that I completely lose my way. So, if I go back up here, let's see if I can make it back and if the enemy is in fact returned. Nope, looks like I'm gonna have to go a little farther. So, let's try left and down. Not moving the map, mind you, we don't want to get too lost. And maybe right. Now, if that didn't totally screw up our direction finding, I should be able to just backtrack and get right there. The guy is not back though, so we may actually have to just exit the area and come back through a few times. I'm not willing to go quite that far out of my way yet, so we're gonna just try this a few more times, see if we can get it to work. I'll be the first to admit I am not completely familiar with the algorithms by which this game respawns its enemies. I know there's some kind of really fast way to get through the area if you exit. I just don't remember exactly what it is. Up. Was it right? I think it was right. Well, the enemies are back, but I'm too healthy at the moment. So we'll just let these guys beat me up for a couple of minutes and then come back in. Don't worry, you can do it. Hit me again. Hit me again. Harder. Harder. Yeah, wussy. What's wrong with you? My grandma hits harder than that. Yeah, keep it up. It's like being gently kissed by a summer breeze. You pathetic, wimpy wieners. I've seen better swings from a t-ball team. Come on, a little more. You can do it. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Come on. Who's a cute little sweetie troll? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Wuss. That's better. Okay. Now, we should be able to spawn the enemy which we seek. There we go. Okay, so now we have a definite plan of attack. And also, I'm going to need to do something about that paralysis. The curse I can live with for now. Just for now. So, if my technique is correct, from that room I'll go left, down, right, and right a second time. Hopefully avoiding the curse panel. And back it around. And if all went according to plan, I'll be seeing Mr. Crusader again. Ah, I was a hit point off. That's okay. I'll let the trolls hit me once. But just once. That's all they get. After that, it's gonna cost them. Okay, we've got a definite plan of attack now. So I'll just keep doing this until I find the blade, which I seek. And all the protesia in the world isn't going to help him. Just gets easier every time. And I am not complaining about those elixirs I'm picking up either. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to just keep using this method until I get the sword I'm looking for. So, I will meet you when I have it. Just a bit. Before anyone says anything, yes, I did find out later that there is a better way to do that. Okay, I don't have the weapon yet, but I just wanted to point out that I've revised my strategy a bit for speed, and I just wanted to show you guys. Instead of going left, down, right, and risking the curse panel, now every time I beat the guy I'm going left, down, right, and up. So if this weren't a batshit insane, creepy little labyrinthine area, it would have brought me right back to the same room. But when I do it this way, I don't have to contend with that curse panel every time and worry about hitting it. So it also saves a little bit of time there. And that just brings me right back around to the same room. And I've been one-shotting this guy with chains until I started recording again. Naturally, that would be the one time that I messed it up, but that's okay. Because I'm really killing a ton of these guys. Alright, just wanted to point that out. Again, be back when I get the blade. That wasn't the better way to do it. Keep watching. Okay, I lied again. I don't have the blade yet, but I've revised the strategy yet again. Now, I didn't think this would work. I did not think this would work. But if you go north and go back down again, it just resets them instantly. See, I thought that that would take me back to the beginning of the level. But no. I just tried it on a whim, and it worked. So, just ignore everything I've said up until now, because it was completely inaccurate. Now we can really run with this. And if I get above 150 hit points, I can hit myself with a Thunderburst to do massive damage in a hurry. Excellent. This will certainly expedite things. Plus, you can hit him before he even has a chance to cast a spell or anything. Then you can get excited and screw up and he gets to cast a spell anyway. I want your sword, sir, and I mean to have it, one way or another. You could save yourself a lot of pain and trouble by just handing it over now. Hey! New chain ability. We'll just take the poison for now. Alright. Once again, I will be back when I get the blade, and this time I mean it for super reals. Alright, here we go. It took several hours, but most of that is because I screwed up and had to start over again. Turns out these guys can do well over 100 hit points worth of damage if they hit you. But they cast 2 spells before they attack, so if they cast 2 spells and you're at lower than 100 hit points, heal up. That's all I got to say about that. Now, we want this weapon. I'm going to take... the whole weapon, and I'm going to have to drop some hilts here, but that's fine, because it's worth getting rid of this for. So, we take the Excalibur, and chances are it'll be better than what we have. So let's take a look at this sexy beast now. Compared to what we have, a Damascus Bastard sword. Alright, this has 46 attack strength and 11 attack intelligence. an agility of 5. 57 and 28. The agility is a bit lower, but hell, it's even got a better range, I think. Range of 6 versus... yeah, range of 4. This is a sexy beast of a weapon. That's all you can say about it. And a lot of that is because it has some really sweet gems on it. Let's take a look at the gems that comes with it now. It comes with an Arturos. And look at the stats on that gem. Well, you can't really see them from there, but... yeah, you can see them from here. Okay, look at that. Plus 30 to all classes and affinities. Aside from that, plus 8 to strength, plus 15 to intelligence, plus 8 to agility. This will make any weapon, like, ridiculously powerful. Let's take a look at this Burial Black Pearl. Or Belial, as it were. Not as great, but if you want to greatly increase your dark affinity, that's the way you want to go with it. I'll just be knocking this off and putting on my standard Bravehearts. If I even have 2 of those left. I very well may not. I'll just take one off of my other weapons. Which other weapon? We'll take one off of the Ralph special, because... or maybe in... yeah, okay. There we go. We'll just take them all off in case I want to use some of them later, because basically this and one other weapon are what we're going to be going with for quite a long time now. So we can just put one of those Bravehearts on this one. Excalibur indeed. And we have a weapon with ridiculously high stats. And every time one of those things drops an Excalibur, you're going to get another Arturos gem. So if you want to just ridiculously overpower your weapons, get some Arturos gems for them. So now we just have to make it out of here alive into the save point. Oh, it's also worth noting that I picked up a few Elixirs of Queens. Actually, I picked up close to 30 of them, but I stopped using them right away after, like, the first dozen or so. So now, all we gotta do is get out of here. To do that, just head this way. And I believe this will get us out. Lovely. So now, all we have to do is just toddle on back to the save point and call it a day. Now this isn't the only super secret cool weapon, although it is the best of them. Oh, I also should point out that during killing all of those Crusaders, I also got the Thunder Slash break art. I'll try to remember to show that off at some point. But next time we'll get the other secret weapon, the Hand of Light. And we're going to be getting a Hagan steel Hand of Light. Not the iron one that most people wind up finding. It's a bit harder, but it's worth it. Especially if you can put some Arturos gems on them. I don't want to save there, I want to alternate. There we go. Alrighty, so until next time, this is your old pal Rosser. Take a drink.